Like it could be a beauty blogger type brand. And there's so many different things that could happen. And then you use that data to support the idea that you come up with. And I think that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay. Would anybody else like to share theirs? That's 2 of the 8 that were turned in. So I think there's 6 more people out there that have something that's probably really good that we could learn from. Okay, I'm not gonna force you. I just really thank you, Nick, and thank you, Josie, for doing that. I very much appreciate it. For those of you that, did that help to see somebody else kind of going through theirs? Okay. Thanks. Thank you, guys. Okay, so if you didn't turn it in, please do so, right? This will be an 8 grade in the grade book for planning and prep. But what we're moving towards is getting into the next section where we are going to actually have a standard in the grade book where we're going to write our business plan. So somewhere in there, based on whether it's the hospitality industry that Nick's thinking about or the cosmetics industry that Josie's thinking about, coming up with a business idea that we want to then research and create. Now, scale is important. Remember we talked about business scale when we were talking about the Airbnb podcast, and scale really means like how large and how you can conduct business from like the business model that you pick, right? If like Josie's gonna do like cosmetics, I have a former student that just started her own cosmetics line. Right? She's making all of her own products. It's super cute. She's doing such a nice job, and she's always been super interested in makeup, and like she always would take selfies in my classroom because she said my classroom had the best light. So she was just always very, very into fashion and makeup and blogging and modeling and all of this different stuff. So she's got her own line. So, and she's trying to kind of go after what you're saying with the organic, the clean, right? Like makeup. But she makes everything herself, right? So when is she going to be able to make $1 million on her business if she's making everything herself, right? So at some point she's got to get her idea out there, but then she would have to get investors, and she would have to have she wouldn't be able to manufacture it herself. She'd have to have manufacturers making her makeup, and she'd have to be selling to distributors who would then get it at Sephora or Kohl's or all of these different like retailers that are out there. So scale
Sure,
is
sure.
basically like how big